Hi there, welcome back to your math workshop for today. So today we're going to be looking up adding up or subtracting back as strategy with our subtraction story problems. So let's take a look at our problem to start. Renee and Sarah were playing cover up with 30 counters. Renee hid some of the counters. He left 16 showing. How many counters did Renee hide? So first we need to think about what equations could we write in order to represent this problem? So the first one we could say, well, there are 16 left. And I know that 16 plus something is going to get me to the 30 counters that they began with. The other one we could also say, well, they started out with 30. And then they subtracted some, and they ended up with 16, right? All right, or you could even say they started off with 30 counters. I know there are 16 left, so how many did they take away? All right, so I'm going to try using a strategy of adding up to start on a number line. So I'm going to draw a number line here. All right, since we're adding up, I'm going to start us off at 16, and we're going to be jumping forward in order to try and figure out how many we jump in order to get to 30. So we know we need to end up at 30. We've started at 16 because there are 16 left. We know we need to get to 30 because that's how many there were to start, but how many did he hide? So the first way that I could do this, I need to find a friendly number. I know that 16 is 4 away from 20. So I could jump 1, 2, 3, 4, and that gets me to 20. That's a much friendlier number for my brain. And I know then all I need to do is jump 10 more, and that gets me to 30. So we then can tell, if we put these two together, 10 plus 4, there were 14 counters. So he hid 14 counters. All right, another way you might try this, going to still be adding up. So we're starting at our 16, but this time, instead of finding the 20, that friendly number, we're going to jump a friendly number. So I might say, you know what? I'm going to start by jumping 10, because that's a friendly number for me to jump. So 16, if I jump 10 forward, that gets me to 26. And then how many more do I need to jump in order to get to 30? Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets me to 30. So once again, 14 counters were hidden, right? All right, so that's adding up in order to figure out your subtraction story problem. This time, we're going to try jumping back in order to show that we subtracted back to figure out. So I draw my number line here. Remember, if we're jumping back, we need to start on this right side here. So we're actually going to start with our 30, just like here. So 30, we need to get to 16. We got to figure out how many jumps it takes us to get to 16. So I could first start by jumping that 10, because I know that that's a pretty easy number for my brain, and that gets me to 20, right? And then how many more do I need to jump back in order to get to 16? Right, I need to jump back 4 more in order to land at 16. And so once again, we see that we have 4 and 10, so we had 14 counters that he hid. All right, so as you're working on your story problems today, you can practice either jumping forward, adding up, or subtracting back and jumping back on your number line in order to solve your problem. Make sure you write an equation and show your strategy to solve. Good luck, have fun, see you next time.